It's fun. It definitely sets a tone. I like the colors of the clothing in
Yeah,
particular.
yeah, real nice colors for sure.
Yeah.
And next up we have a really cool image actually by him, the same guy then. That's like a sky landscape almost, above the skies, looks like, kind of, or is this water perhaps? Yeah, it's probably supposed to be water, but what are these green things? Oh yeah, I see, it's tops of mountains or something like that. Yeah, I thought they were trees, but no.
Mm.
So this is something that's both above the clouds, it looks like, and under the clouds. Right.
One layer is smog and the other layer is clouds.
Yeah, maybe something like that. And I like this. It's looking very awesome. Having a level in Overgrowth that looks like this, man, that would be awesome.
Yeah.
Like fighting up in the sky, having the clouds below you and the clouds above you. Very, very awesome. So
And having to work your way up a mountain like that would be fun, I think. I've always thought.
yeah, exactly. And having limiting the player somehow can also be good for gameplay. Right now in Overgrowth, it feels like you're going to be pretty much free to do anything you want to. And it's kind of hard to tell the player that you need to go through here. And while it might be bad for gameplay to force the player to do something, it also gives you the opportunity to like do a more focused experience for the player. So it's another type of gameplay, I suppose. And that's easier to do
Right.
if you can just die if you fall down on it. Yeah.
Right.
So cool. Very, very cool image. Well done. And those two images. Oh, it's another one. Awesome. I was like, oh, it's probably just two images. Surely he cannot have made any more. So it's another image by the same guy, and this one isn't quite as high above the clouds.
I actually think it's a viewpoint from the other side of the bridge. If you look at the two images, like you're looking back at where you, like if in the first image you cross the bridge from left to right, the bottom image is looking back across the bridge to where you came from before.
I'm not sure about that, actually. I'm not sure about that.
I could be wrong.
Yeah, it does make sense, but maybe it's just that he likes these kinds of bridges. But if you look down there, it looks more like water down there, and in this image, it's obviously clouds everywhere. And in the second image, again, there is no, like, this tree here, and these rocks here aren't there on this image. So I don't think that was intended. He would surely have put those rocks there if he wanted it to be the same, but I don't know, it could be. I'm not the one who drew this.
It's hard to tell the scale of the two, so it's you know.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go on believing that they're the same place.
Yeah, you're free to do so. And this looks kind of like a, I don't know, rat city right here in the background.
Yeah, the vertical columns are pretty cool.
Yeah, I've seen other people doing an image, a fan art piece that looks kind of like this. I guess it's houses, stuff like that. It looks very much like
Right.
this. And that was a rat city, so I think it might be. But yeah, I like this image as well. I don't like it as much as this image, but it has its a charm, for sure. So those three images by Daniel777, and apparently there are more that you can download if you just go to this ModDB group, but I do not want to bother downloading from FileFront because I'm lazy and I don't like FileFront, so I'm not going to do that. We're instead going to move on to the next item on the agenda, which is Zed's Zed Jump level that has been released. And I was actually the one who was going to show that, right?
I think you are.
I am. So let's open up the game. Opening up the game. Okay, so second map from Zed. Let's just open up the map. Zedjump.xml. Let's see. Second map from me. I ask every one of you to watch the video first before playing the map. And he has a video here that you can watch, or you can watch me play it live. That's right,
And the
folks.
reason he's asking for that is because the level still takes a small amount of imagination, that there are spikes all across the ground, and so you're required to jump from wall to wall to play it sort of quote-unquote correctly.
Yeah, because the idea he had was that he wanted to also lead the player, not force him, or force the player a bit more, I guess. So,
Right.
but since they haven't added it in so that you can add spikes and stuff like that, you just need to avoid the floor, basically. That's the idea. So if I walk down here, okay, boom, I'm dead. But since you can't add spikes, no, I'm really not dead. But yeah, I'm going to jump through this level and try to not, quote, die, unquote. But we'll see what happens.
You are the master parkour man.
Thanks, dude. I'm so good at this game.
Although there definitely are some places where you can just kind of jump and land, but
Yeah. But I'm doing it the right way. No, I'm dead.
start over! Start over!
No! I'm gonna start. There was a checkpoint there. They haven't added checkpoints yet either, Anton, so he probably would have put a checkpoint there.
Of course.
Yes.
My mistake.
Oh, and here we are. There's a... Oh, there's a weapon down there. Anyways, there's a wolf there that I need to kill as well. I'm not so sure about adding this wolf in here, because wolves are not fun to fight with, in my opinion. But yeah. I guess.
I think wolves are still easy.
Yeah, I mean, they can be easy, but only if you... Yeah.
As long as just don't get hit.
Yeah,
That's all you have to
exactly.
avoid.
That's the problem. Like, if you get hit once, you just die, and that's just not fun to me.
Yeah, the only thing I don't like is that you cannot block
Yeah.
a wolf at this point. Now, there are 3 more rabbits still.
On this level? Okay, you're like cutting out now. Anton?
Can you hear me?
No, I can hear you.
Huh. I was just saying there are 3 rabbits down on the basin of the ground from the original level, so you can go fight some more if you feel like it.
Oh, no, I think I removed everything that was original on the level because it wasn't really relevant to this platforming level, and, you know, it pulls down my FPS, so...
Oh, okay.
I think they're gone now. I killed them. I'm sorry.
Maybe I still have an old version.
No, I removed everything. And they saved it.
No, I know, but Seth is saying in the chat that he deleted them, so I must still have an old version.
Oh, I see. Yeah, so this level, it's... I like it. I mean, it's cool. If we do imagine that there are these spikes, it would be, a pretty cool level. Right now you can cheat your way through it, so to speak. Yeah, lots of different kinds of elements to the level, and yeah, generally you feel kind of badass while you play through it, which is what you want the player to do when he's playing through your level. One thing,
Right.
Yeah, as I said, the thing I didn't like was the wolf. I think the wolf could have not been there, since it's just parkour and then suddenly it's like a fighting level. It feels kind of like just out of place. And it's like ramping up the difficulty unnecessarily much. Suddenly, like, if there was a rabbit and then a wolf, perhaps, like, spread out through a level, it would make a bit more sense. But now, like, you make it through the whole level and then you're like, yeah, I win, and then you just get killed by the wolf right at the end. That's not, like, a lot of fun. So that...
Seth says Wolf is always the boss, so he wants a boss at the end of all of his levels.
Oh, I see. Well, that makes sense then. But still, that's something to think about. And What else? The level is kind of boring in the way it looks. You should throw in a few more colors, in my opinion. And perhaps add, yeah, just a few more colors. You can just make it abstract if you don't know what to do with it. But right now it's very grey and boring to play through, not much to look at, actually. But, yeah.
Yeah, I think...
Go ahead.
No, I was just going to say, I think that color is so easy in this game now that it's pretty easy to just go in and sort of make some pathways or something that have something else going on.
Yeah, absolutely. I do agree. But in general, this level it's kind of cool. It can be fun to play through. I mean, levels in this game are so small and easy to just load up and play through, so I can recommend people to play this level. It's fun, fun, fun. Hope they do add the spikes, though, stuff like that, so you can make it so that the player dies, and checkpoints, of course. But, yeah, that's for the future, I guess. So, this is a Zed jump by Zeds, or, yeah, Zeds. I don't know how to pronounce his name still. But still, very nice stuff. So let's close down the game again, because we're going to move on to last's Blood Mod update. So let me install that, because I wanted to show you the normal blood before I showed you the special updated blood by last. He's been having a thing where every alpha he releases an updated version of his blood mod, which is a very, very cool thing. I like how he packages it as well with both the mod and the original file, so you can like uninstall it very easily.
Right. Until there's a set way to install mods, that's a very nice thing to do for people that don't back up their files correctly.
Exactly. So that's something I really like. But let's right now just merge this, yes, copy, replace, and then start the game right up. And I'm just going to load the Red Desert level, because that's the least demanding level in this game so far. And my computer is bad.
But hopefully for only a few more days. Weeks,
yes.
maybe.
Yes, maybe for a couple of weeks. So let's add in another character. Another rabbit girl over there. And let's add in a weapon as well.
Does it require a weapon, or does it work just with punching like it used to as well?
I think it works with punching as well, like with both.
Because I think with a weapon you're just sort of getting the same thing as what you got from David, right?
Yeah, I think there might be different sprites. Do I press... Oh, wait. How do I remove all the sprites?
I think it's Y.
Y, yeah. No, Y made me bleed.
Oh. Sorry, oh, the period button.
Oh, period. Oh, good. Okay, so he has added in, like, buttons to... Because normally, when you fight in this game, as you can see, just note that there's, like, a lot of more blood in this version, and the blood thingies look different. And you can press Y to suddenly start bleeding, which is very awesome. Can I hold that down? Oh, I can. And I'll, like, splurt blood all over.
He says just press Y and see how much blood you and your computer can handle.
Yeah. Let's take a look at that. I'm all bloody. That's awesome. And instead of having blood disappear when you revive characters, you have to press period to remove it all. So I actually kind of like that change. Lots of blood.
Yeah.
So let's try this with a weapon as well. Not much difference when you're using the weapon, actually. I don't think there's any difference at all.
Yeah, I think it's just David's, except for that the blood doesn't go away.
Yeah, exactly. I'm trying to put this weapon in the ground, by the way. Anyways, yeah, this blood mod, it's like it's improving every day, or every alpha, I guess. it makes it so much more awesome in close combat as usual. We probably shouldn't talk too much about this because we've been talking about it like